Remember that. So.
I don't remember what time it was. Probably July. I don't know. But you're right. Up in the mountains, it was cool.
Mhm. That was a good trip, Dad. I really liked. I'm grateful for the trips you guys took us on throughout our lives. Put it that way.
So am I. And then we went to the Canadian Rockies.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
I don't remember that being as cool, but maybe it was. I don't. Do you?
Mischa.
You need some of this?
Mischa. She says, I gotta check out your beer, Granddad. I gotta check out your beer. Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
We can't start you drinking this early.
Her tail's just going a mile a minute.
You're not even an adult yet. Oh, what a good dog.
You're a goofy girl. Got Dad two-fisting it over there. You can set the glass in the windowsill if you need to or something like that. If you need an extra hand. It's not going to stay there long term, so.
You smell Darby, don't you?
Yeah, she smells Darby is right. So, yeah, the Canadian Rockies were really awesome. I would love to go back there now that I've got my anxiety better under control.
Yeah.
I loved it even with my anxiety being a tough thing to wrestle with. I can't imagine how much I'd like it with the proper medication. So, and I would love for you to see it, but. Mm-hmm.
You know what I remember? Well, there's a lot of things, several things, but one of the things I really remember was that Western stagecoach race.
Oh, the Calgary Stampede.
Calgary Stampede. We went to the Calgary Stampede. That was a hoot.
That was. We could replicate that trip because I think you'd really like the Calgary Stampede too. That was fun. I didn't think I would like that. Mom was all the one pushing for that. I didn't think I'd like it.
I really enjoyed it. Those guys really got out there. And
the chuck wagon races were something to watch.
Chuck wagon races were something else. The rest of it, I mean, it was just all right. It's okay.
But the chuck wagon races were awesome.
Of course, we made a trip up to the glaciers up there, and.
Yeah, I wasn't real fond of you guys last minute deciding to go to Moraine Lake. But it was beautiful. Lake Louise is gorgeous too.
And one thing I remember too about the trip was we went to this one park up there opposite a glacier. It was up in the Rockies.
Was it Banff?
No, it was further west than Banff.
Yoo-hoo or something like that?
It was over British Columbia.
It was Kootenai. Sorry.
Well, man, I don't know what I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, the thing I remember about it was in the clubhouse up there, you could look out and see the glacier across the highway. And in the clubhouse, they had pictures from, I don't know, 40, 50 years before. The glaciers were greatly closer to the road.
Was that okay? I don't remember that. Was that the condo clubhouse we were staying at?
No.
Was it Lake Louise then?
It wasn't Lake Louise either. It was up in the mountains.
Well,
I don't think it was Lake Louise. We got out. I actually got up and climbed up the mountain a ways.
Oh.
I couldn't do it now. It would be too steep. But I remember taking a hike up there until I couldn't. I was so winded that I couldn't do it anymore. Of course, you always knew that coming back it was going to be easier. But on the one side of the road where I'm calling it the clubhouse. It's the big house that's where all the park offices are and displays and whatever. Souvenir shopping, tourist trap kind of stuff. Right behind that, there were trails that you could go up into the Canadian Rocky area. It was not glacier behind there, but it was across the road.
Is this in the States or the Canadian? Because Glacier National Park, you're saying Glacier, and I'm thinking of Glacial National Park. And it's not Glacier National Park, because that's not where we went. That's in the States.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of
It was definitely in Canada.
Definitely in Canada.
Were Jeff and Lisa hiking with you? Because I don't remember you hiking by yourself. So I know
They
Lisa.
went up a ways, and I went up a little further.
Okay.
And not a lot further, because I was, it was so steep that you were going to get winded pretty quick. It might have been that Lisa and Jeff took a different route.
Okay.
Because they were, even at that time, they were able to do a lot more hiking and more quickly than I could. I was already aging. I don't remember when it was exactly. You do remember going, don't you?
Oh yeah, I had a great trip, but I didn't hike.
It was on the way back from where we had a place.
I forget where we had the place. I could probably figure that out, but I know while we were staying there, you and Lisa and Jeff went out hiking a few times, at least once.
Yeah, we did some hiking right next to where we stayed.
Yeah.
Too. And that was another place where they would out hike me. I'd go up for a ways and I'd have to stop. And they'd go on and I'd just wait for them to come back.
Wait for the bears to come get you?
Yeah.
That's what I remember. I was too anxious to want to go hiking. It was an achievement for me to even get to the condo or to our next destination, But I remember you guys planning for hiking and stuff like that, and reading about how you ought to wear bells or be really loud as you walk and everything like that, so you wouldn't surprise bears, and then different what to do if a bear does attack, and things, just sort of tips, things that you guys were preparing for, and
Yeah.
so. But I would have to think that, it makes sense to do that, but I also remember thinking that that'd be a really sort of obnoxious way to hike. Like, hi, I'm walking down the trail. Like you're singing songs would be better, I guess. But the bell would even be kind of obnoxious, but I guess it's better than being attacked by a bear. So, you probably didn't worry about it too much, did you, Dad?
I wasn't worried too much about it now. I don't think I worried about it at all, but maybe I should have, but I didn't.